The value of Joni and Friends to Hardin-Simmons is amazing. It really has begun to define who we are at Hardin-Simmons. So we are interested in servant leadership, and our association with Joni and Friends really helps us achieve that goal. We have 4 components to our servant leadership program. The first is the Beyond Suffering course, and all of our students take that particular course. In the summer, it's a great opportunity for them to really get a broad spectrum view of what suffering is all about. Secondly, they go to family retreat. So they're all paired with a disabled camper and their family, and that's an amazing look into what it's like to live 365, 24 hours a day with somebody with a serious lifelong disability. The third phase is the International Wheels to the World trip, and again, that's just an even greater opportunity to build on what they've had so far. And then the fourth thing we do is we have local ministry that we do on a regular basis. So it's a year-round, multi-focus opportunity in servant leadership. And Joni and Friends really helps us define that, encapsulate it, and define who we are.
I wanted to be a part of the Hardin-Simmons physical therapy program because of Joni and Friends and Cause for Life and its emphasis on servant-hearted leadership. And so having that incorporated into our curriculum has made physical therapy school not just about knowledge, but it's about heart, and it's about caring for people and patients and people with disabilities and helping them in any way that we can.
So from the start, Hardin-Simmons, on my interview day, they definitely talk about Cause for Life and the mission trips that they do. And so that was one thing that was kind of always in the back of my mind that I was excited about that a lot of other programs don't have. One of the other special things is we do a Beyond Suffering class, and so it talks about people who are going through suffering, and that really helps us empathize with patients and things that they might go through. And so being able to see the suffering playing out and being able to be a part of that, I think, is something that a lot of other physical therapy students and people in general don't get experience. And so I've been fortunate to be given this opportunity.
When they go to Wheels for the World, they see many patients. None of these students that have come on this trip have been in a clinical rotation yet. So some of them will go into this rotation working with some disabilities, and now they're going to feel so much more comfortable. Instead of being scared and nervous and not know what to do, they're going to be able to think on their feet.
For me, this is just a very humbling experience. Being able to make an impact. I feel very inadequate at times, but with the professors and my classmates and God kind of in our corner at each and every moment, you know, I feel prepared for anything that God places in front of me.
It's been really exciting that students are in fact coming to that university because of Cause for Life. I love the opportunity for students to cement their faith. What we have seen on the variety of trips this year that we've taken is some that are very new in their faith have learned how to share an opportunity of praying with someone. They've never done that before. So we model that with our mentors who come along and with the faculty who come and that Joni and Friends staff that are on the trip. And we show them how to share our faith, and we see by the end of the experience that they're in the infancy of being able to do that.
For me, Cause for Life and my time at Hardin-Simmons has taught me a lot about love, how universal it can be. And though being here in Thailand, there's a language barrier that we are dealing with. But even so, we're able to communicate through love and through smiling and laughter, and it's really moving to see how universally we share that.
We've had the opportunity to be the first program to partner as a university to partner with Joni and Friends. And we feel so blessed, and we've had the opportunity now to share what we're doing and to draw other universities in. I have the opportunity at conferences to speak with other program directors to share what a wonderful opportunity this is for our students.
In each country we've been in Haiti, we've been in Peru, and now that we're in Thailand, each one is really amazing. We're just grateful to all the folks at Joni and Friends for making it easy for us to do this and making it so comfortable to share our skills and really to help develop students' faith and certainly our faculty's faith. It's just a wonderful win-win for all of us. So thank you to Joni and Friends for that opportunity.